This pilot, as Ann just alluded to, was designed in collaboration with a number of our stakeholders, several of whom have spoken before this committee. And that pilot, I think, is generally recognized as one of the most innovative in the country, largely because of that collaboration with our stakeholders. The purpose of that pilot was really to test how customers would respond to and benefit from having access to the real-time information provided by smart meters, as well as the option to participate in dynamic pricing. The hard evidence coming from our programs, as well as from programs run by others around the country, demonstrates that customers are in fact recognizing real savings on their bills as a result of having access to dynamic pricing programs and better information. These savings have been realized in all income and age groups, and without drastic changes in lifestyle or consumer behavior, but in all cases, advanced or smart meters are a prerequisite to being able to unlock those savings. We currently have over 11,000 customers participating in our real-time pricing program. We have another 6,000 customers who are participating in our smart grid pilot. And I want to take just a couple of minutes to summarize 4 key findings that we've been able to pull from those 2 studies that illustrate the magnitude of customer benefits. First, as Kathy alluded to, for customers who've participated in our residential real-time pricing program, they have saved on average between 10 and 15% in 2009 and 2010 compared to what they would have paid on our normal flat rate. Since the program began in 2007, 90% of the customers participating in that program have saved money. Second, these savings extend across all demographic groups. 90% of customers 65 and over who've participated in this program have saved 9% on average. This adds up to roughly $375 over the last 3 years for these customers. We periodically survey our customers for their satisfaction with the program to help identify ways to improve that program. And when we do these surveys, we have found that compared to other customers, significantly more customers 65 years and older are highly satisfied with the real-time pricing program. The surveys also capture some verbatim responses from customers that I think provide a little additional insight into how real customers view these programs. So I've collected this quote from a 78-year-old customer on real-time pricing. Well, when I sign up for something like this, I don't know if it will help me. It has. It has made me more aware of how we're using electricity, when we were using it, and how it affects the price of electricity. We're finding that we're doing quite well at saving, and we're using less electricity. Now, I'm not going to say this represents everyone. Not everyone who has been on real-time pricing saved money. Not everyone is satisfied, but over 90% of customers who participate have saved, and over 75% of those customers are satisfied. A third piece of evidence which comes from our smart meter pilot is that 70% of customers participating in the dynamic pricing portion of that pilot have saved money relative to what they would have paid on ComEd's flat rate. And again, this involves 6,000 randomly selected customers. They didn't sign up for this. We assigned them to one of several dynamic pricing programs. And by virtue of being on those programs and access to information, they've saved money, 70% of them. These savings are only available, however, because of access to these smart meters. And fourth, when we break down the percentages of customers who've saved by income group, we find something pretty interesting. We find that the lowest income group has the highest percentage of customers saving money. 78% of customers in the group earning less than $20,000 saved money. In contrast, 69% of customers in the highest income group save money. While this might seem counterintuitive, it's a result that's been found over and over again across the country. The Institute for Electric Efficiency compared studies from other smart meter pilots and found exactly the same thing. 2 things, in fact. First, low-income customers can and do shift their electricity use to lower price times. And second, even for those who don't shift, they end up saving money because they tend to use less electricity at high price times. So giving customers, regardless of age or income, access to prices and information about how they're using electricity gives customers control. Exercising that control helps them save money on their bill. And as Kathy said, we also know that by using less energy, customers are able to reduce the cost of power across the system. The Illinois Power Agency is required to buy less power and less expensive power. Not every customer has to take action for all customers to benefit.